Welcome to Davao Region Dunong Ag.
Unong agla, di pa rin nabutin mga pangarap mo. Unong agla, di pa rin nabutin mga pangarap mo. Unong agla, sulong kabataan Davaoenyo. Unong agla, sulong agla, unong agla, sulong agla, sulong kabataang Davaoenyo.
A man who is loved to all DEPED learners and personnel is second to none. A beautiful soul who is now ready to take off and soar high like an eagle in Davao region. Ladies and gentlemen, may I request everyone to please rise. The 11th Regional Director of the Department of Education, ladies and gentlemen, let us give our warmest welcome to Davao Region Director ALLAN G. FARNAZO. A round of applause, please. Welcome to the Division of Davao Occidental Director ALLAN G. FARNAZO. Please have a seat. This time, for us to be entertained, may I call in our Davao Occidental elite performers in their production number. A round of applause, please.
Let the bass kick.
Sa
salamat sa pagpipili dati. Sana ay di na magbukas ang awit na nag-ibig. Awit natin ay wag na wag kalimutan. Pangako ko naman ay lagi ang pagkikita. Hey, come on! Isang pag-ibig ay parang lansangan na pagdarawahan. Kaya sa aming awit tayo ay magbigayan. Awitin mo at isasayaw mo. Awitin mo at isasayaw mo. Sundin, masasayang awitin na nararapat at nakikinig. Naghihintay para isayaw mo. Sumasayaw ka sa lahat, sa tingin mo magtutugin. Sumasayaw ka sa lahat, mag-isama, mag-enjoy ka.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, our Division Occidental Elite Performers. Palakpan naman po natin. Congratulations. At this time, we will, of course, for us to know more about our regional director, let us all watch this. And to give his message, may I call in our Schools Division Superintendent for the message for our Regional Director, Dr. Lorenzo E. Mendoza, CESO 6. A round of applause, please.
Maayong buntag sa tanan. Good morning, everyone. To our very dynamic and we call him Action Man, Regional Director Dr. ALLAN FARNAZO, whom I knew several decades ago during our campus journalism years. Sa ato pa nga panahon, he has shown his leadership, the fact nga when he was our president,
Maraming salamat. 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 Maram sa akin ni Mayor mga nung hindi nyo lang madaling pagbati sa ating butihing Mayor Rodi Mariscal Senior. Maraming salamat. Alam ko division mancom nyo ito, kaya ang ine-expect ko na nandito ay mga supervisors, principals. Ang ating Don Marcelino. Walang taga Don Marcelino dito. Ayan, Don Marcelino, medyo magkalapit-lapit tayo. Parang palagay ko nga mag-asawa itong Davao Occidental at Sarangani, bundok lang pagitan. At saka pagpasok ko dito, may nakita na akong poster ni Senator Manny Pacquiao. Kala ko nga dito na siya nakatira. So mga taga Don Marcelino, kasama ng ating Mayor Michael Maruya. Of course, ang capital town natin na pinamumunuan ni Mayor Bradley. At pinahuhuli ko, of course, hindi pa naman nahuli, no? Yung Malalag pa pala, nakalimutan kong batiin ang ating mayor na Malalag. At of course, Davao del Sur na yon. Doon kasi ako pumasok kasi kaya binilang ko siya na Davao Occidental. Oo. Yung 80 is Sulup, no? After that is Malalag. Okay. So tanggalin ko ang Malalag. Oo. Tanggalin ko ang Malalag. Nagkamali tuloy ako ng research kasi Malalag ang aking ang daming mga co-teacher na ang usapan namin ng driver ko kanina, ang dami kong mga nagiging co-teacher na taga Malalag. Siguro hindi natanggap dito kaya naging teacher doon sa General Santos. Dalawa sa kanila naging principal. Pero bumawi naman yung mga taga South Cotabato dahil nakapag-asawa kay Superintendent Rinaldo Miliorida, kaya naging principal din dito. Kanina mali din ang research ko sa kanya. Sabi niya sa akin, ay hindi na ako principal doon sa fisheries, dito na ako sa division. Sabi, sorry ha, hindi ko nadugtungan yung aking chismis. So dito ka na pala sa division. Of course, ang ating presidente ng League of Municipalities, si Attorney Jason John Joyce. Friends, ladies and gentlemen, sino pa bang hindi ko nabati? Lahat na ata. Ang dalawa nating chief, ang mga chief ng SGOD at CID na panay mga lalaki, si Sir Nilo at saka si Sir Felix. Mga supervisor, friends, ladies and gentlemen, magandang umaga sa inyo lahat. I'm very honored at the invitation of Sir Lorenzo Mendoza to come here to express some of the directions we will be taking during my time as your regional director. I would like to say, however, we will not be taking new steps, new direction. We will just perhaps be infusing new dynamism, new spirit, new fervor, new ways of doing things. Hindi ako pumunta rito para kumanta ng panibagong kanta at pipilitin ko kayong kumanta kasama ko. Pumunta ako rito para kumanta ng kantang favorite ninyong kantahin at gusto ko na yung boses ko ay maging bahagi ng isang symphony or orchestra where you love singing the song and I would like to sing with you. There are a lot of suspicion that when a new leader would come, he will totally eradicate and throw over the window what was his previous predecessor have done. I am not one of that because after all, I believe I am just a traveler as a regional director and I will not be staying here for long. What we actually want to see is what is it that you want to do and I will help you accomplish it. Technically, panglima ko na itong region. Although, kung bibilangin mo yung region ay 3 lang. Sinasabi kong technically kasi yung una kong rehiyon na napuntahan bilang regional director ay Region 10, pangalawa ay Region 12, pangatlo ay Region 10, pang-apat ay Region 12 again, at pang-5 ito. Okay, so technically yung assignment, so yun yung technical. Natuto na rin ako sa mga iilang taon na ako ay namuno ng isang region. Kagaya ninyo ng mga principal, may temptation din na kung ano yung magandang ginagawa ninyo sa inyong paaralan at gustong-gusto ninyo, you wanted to transport and bring this to your new assignment. However, I learned a difficult and important lessons in life that we cannot just transport one best practice into another location because they have different story, they have different struggles, they have different priorities, they have context. And that is the reason why over the years of my leadership function, ay wala na akong bitbit. In fact, wala akong bitbit mula sa Region 12. I will begin. Ako ay naniniwala doon sa pedagogical principle na nagsasabi, begin where the learners are. Today, in my leadership function in Region 11, I would like to say, I will begin where you are from. At sa sama-sama tayong papanday, huhubog ng bukas at direksyon na nababagay sa atin at nagugustuhan natin. Kung paano natin tuturuan at anong gusto natin maging para sa mga anak ng Davao Region at paano natin sila huhubugin sa isang leadership, sa isang pamamaraan ng pagkatuto at ng pagpanday ng kanilang pagkatao at ng kanilang mga ugali. There are sometimes kung may mga Ilonggo man rin sa inyo, no? Mayara man. O sige, may Ilonggo, anay ko. Parang nga may context. Kung makakita kita sa mga gwapa nga bata or gwapo nga bata, ang nanay kag tatay makasiling, ani ang bata ko pares man sa iya. O mas gwapa man. But friends, that story is not the same. That story has a lot of layers because one child definitely is not the same as the other. I always believe, alam niyo sa lahat ng mga kasinungalingan, hindi talaga ako naniniwala sa kasinungalingan ng mga tatay. Doon lang talaga ako naniniwala sa kasinungalingan ng mga nanay. Ang mga nanay ay palaging nagsasabi na ang aking anak, ang pinakamagandang anak sa buong mundo. Naniniwala ako kasi kagaya ng nanay ninyo, ang nanay ko ay sinungaling din. Sabi niya, ang kanyang anak na si Allan FARNAZO ang pinakapugi sa lahat. Alamin niyo nung una, mababaw kasi ang aking pang-uunawa sa pagmamahal, sa affection, mababaw ang aking pang-uunawa na what is important is what is the thing that binds between person and not how the person looks against and towards others. Doon ako nagsimula, nagbasa ng aklat na The Little Prince. At doon ko na-realize na totoo nga ang aking nanay. Nasabi nila sinungaling, ngunit ngayon naniniwala ako ng aking nanay hindi pala sinungaling dahil natuto ako sa mga basic principles in life doon sa aklat na Little Prince by Saint Antoine de Exupéry. Una, sa mga natutunan ko doon ay what is essential is invisible to the eye, and it is through one's heart that one's know the importance of a thing. Doon ko na-realize na sa lahat ng mga tao sa mundo, busilak ang puso at wagas ang pagmamahal at walang makakapantay sa kanyang pagtingin sa kanyang anak ng isang nanay. At mula doon, na-realize ko, according to every parent, their child is the best. Kaya, kung nag-uusap-usap tayo ng honor, dapat maghinay-hinay tayo ng kwento kasi kung 10 ang nanay, 10 din ang valedictorian. According to the according of one mother, his son is the brightest. Tayo naman sa DEPED, parang matagal na tayo nagtuturo pero parang hindi tayo makakaunawa ng mga ganitong mga pangyayari at kinukontra pa natin. At para bang ang simpleng kaligayahan ng mga magulang ay hindi natin maibigay ng lubusan at may malalim na pang-uunawa. Kinukontra pa natin. Subalit, alam ko, mga ginigiloy ko mga principal at supervisor, kung ang pinag-uusapan natin dito ay tungkol sa inyong anak, kayo din ay may ganong klaseng paniniwala. At perhaps pag kukontrahin ka rin ng guro, magagalit ka rin. Ito yung sinasabi ko sa inyo na first and foremost, bigyan natin ng katotohanan, konkretong pang-uunawa, yung sinasabing no child is left behind. Napaka-discriminating ng ating education system kasi may first honor, may second honor, may third honor, may last honor, may no honor. Kung ganyan ang mga pamantayan ng Bright, ang inyong regional director ay hindi kwalipikado kasi simula nung ako'y nag-graduate sa elementary, secondary at sa kolehiyo ay wala akong honor. Nakaakyat lang ako ng stage nung grade 6 kasi nagkaroon ng award ang aking tatay at nanay. Kasi ang award na natanggap ko nung grade 6 ako ay most cooperative parent. At ako yung nagkabit ng medalya sa aking nanay at tatay. Kasi yung aming bahay doon sa aming barangay ay nasa harapan ng paaralan. Kaya lahat ng kaldero, lahat ng mga gamit na kailangan ng guro sa paaralan ay doon sa bahay kinukuha. Ladies and gentlemen, natawa kayo sa aking kwento. Sa pangalawa kong illustration sa aking kwento, baka hindi na kayo matawa. I am a father to a daughter with classic autistic disorder, non-verbal. Like any parent, I never have dreamed. Nung nagkaroon kami ng anak na ito, of course, nag-undergo din kami ng denial, mga sobra din 2 years bago namin natanggap at we sought the help of an expert. Pero nung mga 1 year, 2 years, sabi namin baka mag-catch up lang ito, she will actually catch up. Hanggang sa sobra na 2 years, lumalalim na yung aming kaba at parang naniniwala na rin kami that something must be done to her. Ladies and gentlemen, sa pangalawang illustration ko, kanina natawa pa kayo kasi it was about me. Now it is about my daughter. Can you imagine if any one of you here would be so brave to tell your regional director that education is only for the first honor, second honor, third honor? Now, saan ko pupulutin yung aking daughter na classic autistic disorder, non-verbal? Hindi ba siya bahagi din ng isang sistema ng pag-aaral at pagtuturo na may puwang ang bawat bata? Kayo na walang kwentong ganito, siguro hindi nyo kayo makakarelate kasi ang inyong ginagawa sa DepEd ay trabaho lang, sweldo lang, posisyon lang, pagmamalaki lang, at pagmamalaki sa kapitbahay na mataas ang ating posisyon sa DepEd. Ngunit, hindi mahalaga sa atin ang bawat mag-aaral. Kasi pag sinabing no child is left behind, walang bigat ng pananalita ang dating sa iyo kasi ang ating ginagawa sa DepEd ay trabaho lang at sweldo lang. Mga kasamahan, ito yung dahilan kung bakit ang inyong regional director ay hindi napapagod kasi ang aking ginagawa sa DepEd ay hindi lang trabaho, kundi personal pa. My passion is in my work because I take it by heart when I said, no child is left behind. At ang bawat bata ay may puwang sa ating pagtuturo at para matuto. Sana ito ang ating una na dapat makita ngayon habang dahan-dahan tayo naghahanda para sa pagbabalik ng normal na klase. Nakapaglibot-libot na rin ako ng ilang mga paaralan sa Davao City. I normally spend my morning visiting 3 or 4 school before reporting to the office. Kung regional director ka, ikaw dapat ang pinakamasipag sa lahat. Kung tatamad-tamad ang mga supervisor at principal, hayaan mo, principal lang sila at supervisor. Ikaw na regional director, dapat kung pwede lang hindi ka matulog. Kaya yung aking pagpunta rito kanina, nakapagsimba pa ako doon sa Assumption Parish, bago ako pumunta at baon-baon ko yung aking breakfast, dumaan ako sa isang division office na wala pa pala doon yung superintendent, assistant superintendent. Pagdating nila, nakaupo na ako doon, sabi ko, mag-breakfast tayo. And I shared to them my baon. Baka mangyari din yan sa inyo, na mauna ako sa paralan nyo, at pagdating mo, sabi mo, ay ma'am, buti dumating ka, halika, kain tayo. I want to share to you a new way of looking into leadership. A leadership that sets your position and your person as model, but not a person that celebrates about your power and the authority that is in you. Sabi ko sa kanila, huwag nyo namang kontrahin itong ginagawa ko kasi komportable ako dito. Una, pag kayo yung maghahanda ng aking breakfast, number 1, sigurado kayo magustuhan ko yung pinaghanda nyo. Kung hindi ko kakainin, baka ma-insulto kayo. Number 1, kasi you don't know what kind of food I love to eat. Pero kung yung baon ko, sigurado ko na magugustuhan ko kasi ako yung naghanda. Right? Pero pangalawang reason, alam nyo naman tayo sa DepEd, masyado tayong ceremonial. If you announce you're coming, ay nako, mag-prepare yan ng program, at saka mag-prepare yan ng pagkain, and before you knew it, isang araw mo, 2 paaralan na napuntahan mo. Pero kung hindi ka nag-announce, you can visit 5, 7, 8 schools as fast as you can. Hindi pa ma-stress yung mga guro sa pag-contribute ng mga pagkain. And may I tell you, food, when I come to your school, food should be the less of your worry. Isipin nyo, dapat ako ang magdala ng pagkain kasi ako yung may mataas na sweldo. Hindi ba nakakahiya yung principal, supervisor, mag-iikot ng paaralan, pagkatapos ang nagko-contribute ng kanyang pagkain, teacher 1? Nako, ma-imagine nyo yan? Ako nakukonsensya ako niyan. Regional director ako, pagkatapos ang nagpapakain sa akin, teacher 1, walang puso. Kung sino pa yung may mababang sahod, siya pang magpapakain sa may mataas na sahod. Anong klaseng pagka-Pilipino itong sa atin? Kung ikaw ay direktor at nag-iikot ka ng mga paaralan, dapat may ibibigay ka kahit books man lang, o payong man lang, o sombrero man lang. Hindi na yung teacher pa ang nagpapabaon sa iyo. Let's look into another way of doing our leadership function. Kaya marami sa atin ang gusto talaga maging leader, maging mataas ang posisyon sa gobyerno, kasi iba yung ating paningin ng mataas na posisyon. Ladies and gentlemen, pangalawa is the establishment of the quality management system in the division office and the regional office. At alam naman natin sa paaralan, walang the best model of establishing a quality management system is through the school-based management. And I would like all the district supervisors to establish big school for the elementary and high school and one small school para unahin na sa SBM validation para magsilbi na laboratory, magsilbi na benchmark, magsilbi na kukopyahan ng mga nakakapalibot na paaralan. Noong mga nakaraan, ang ating pamamaraan ng pagkatuto ay mag-benchmark, kaya magpunta tayo sa Davao, magpunta tayo sa kung saan ang malayo, kasi gusto nating mag-benchmark. Nag-benchmark kaya o namasyal lang? Ngayon, establish your own benchmark. Establish your own benchmark. Wala pa namang ibang pamamaraan para matuto. Sabi nila, sir, hindi kami makakapagbuo ng maayos na SBM implementation dahil may pandemic. Ngayon nga, ang pinakamagaling kasi masusubukan pati mapafactor na yung resilience, katatagan, kahandaan sa panahon ng kaguluhan. Ibig sabihin pala, maganda lang operasyon ng paaralan, maganda ang lahat. Paano kung hindi na maganda ang lahat? Rin maganda. Alam nyo, sa susunod na buwan, February 24 na ngayon. Sa susunod na buwan, March 15, ay 1 year na ng 1 year na ng ang paggunita natin ng 1 year ng pagdeklara ng lockdown ni President. Kung hanggang ngayon ang ating bunganga ay panay pa rin reklamo tungkol sa distance learning modality at kung anong ginagawa natin, palagay ko kailangan nyo nang magpas-consulta sa psychiatrist. Dapat sa 11 months, nakapag-adjust na tayo. Nakagawa na tayo ng mga hakbang. Hindi hanggang ngayon na, ay sir, lisod, gid sir, pigado, gid sir, ay hindi ito epektibo. Nako. For a person who does not want to do anything, he has plenty of reasons. And in fact, alam nyo naman yan sa mga kasama nyo, tingnan nyo lang sila. Yung pinakamaingay dyan at reklamador ay nagtatago yan sa kanyang mga kahinaan at katamaran. Pero yung mga tahimik dyan, ay nako, sila yung pinakamasipag. Pero alam ko, the context of Davao Occidental is the context of the heart. Kasi ang ibig sabihin ng Occidental ay sentro. Yung iba ay oriental. Yung iba ay sur, south, north. But Occidental is where the heart is. At yan ang Spanish meaning ng Occidental. Kaya lahat ng ating ginagawa, suriin ang puso kung tama. Sa inyong lahat, I also, the third that I want everyone to be mindful is a disciplined leadership. Napakadali maging leader, pero napakahirap magiging disiplinado na leader. Yung kung late ang lahat, bahala sila kaya hindi man sila principal o supervisor. Pero ikaw hindi ka dapat malate kasi leader ka. Alam naman natin na ang pananalita na ito, hindi lang dahil galit tayo sa late, galit tayo sa tamad, galit tayo sa walang performance. Actually, ito ay nakasandal sa isang prinsipyo ng leadership na nagsasabi na the leader is the model. And the leader draws his leadership credibility through his example. Tama? Be therefore the example you want for our teachers. Kagaya ng ginagawa ko, siniseryoso ko yung mga setup sa mga virtual meetings. Pinapakita ko sa mga superintendents kasi gusto ko gayahin ng mga superintendents. At alam ko siguro ginagawa din ng mga superintendents sa inyo, kaya pag nagbe-virtual meeting kayo ay maganda yung inyong preparation, hindi na nagbe-virtual meeting tayo na sa likod may mga tuwalya, may mga panty na nakasabit. Walang pan. Sabi ko nga akala ko work from home tayo. So therefore, kung work from home, kahit nasa bahay tayo, dapat may workstation. Di ba yun ang turo natin sa mga bata na there must be a learning space? If we teach our children that as they engage into distance learning, that they should have a learning space, then if we do work from home, we should also have a working space from home. Ulitin ko, itong kwento na ito, hindi lang ito kwento ng DepEd. Hindi lang ito kwento about the work we do. Kwento din ito ng bawat pamilya. Na sa mga panahon na nasusubok ang katatagan ng ating pamilya, lahat ng mga bata ay humuhugot ng lakas sa nanay at tatay. At alam naman natin, sa lahat ng mga pamilya, ang nanay at tatay ay kayang ibigay ang lahat, even the life they have, for the sake of the children. During this time of pandemic, this is not only a test about DepEd. This is a test about the strength of the family. Ang may mataas na survival ngayon about the education are those families who have invested in education. Kaya minsan nag-iisip-isip ako, ang tagal-tagal na ng mga paaralan sa ating mga barangay at mga bayan-bayan. Hindi sineryoso ng mga magulang na makapagtapos sila. Kaya ngayon, nahihirapan silang magiging facilitators of learning at home. How many more pandemic will ever happen before parents and families would realize that when institutions such as church, schools, business are attacked by a pandemic, the only way that can help people survive is when they have a strong family foundation. Sa mga magkakapatid, kung may mga nasunugan, may mga namatayan, nakakabangon kaagad ang pamilya kung ang magkakapatid nagtutulungan. Ambag. Pero sa magkakapatid na nagsisiraan at hindi nagtutulungan, 10 taon na nasunugan, hindi pa rin nakabangon. That is our story of pandemic. Our story of pandemic is strength from every families. Kaya kahapon, kausap ko ang isang local government unit, sabi ko sa kanya, Mayor, I am happy about this pandemic because it exposed the strengths of every families. And now, we have our idea on how much more we need to work together to strengthen every families in our localities. Napakadaling awayin ang no gadget. Napakadaling awayin ang mahina ang signal. My God, 11 months na, 1 year na tayo, ginagawa nyo pa rin rason ng mahina ang signal. Kung minsan kasi ginagawa na lang din yung rason para hindi maka-attend ng virtual meeting, o para makapagpalingki, o para makapagbiyahe, o kung makapunta sa iba. Kaya sabi, sir, hindi ako maka-attend kasi mahina ang signal. Hindi pa nga nasubukan ang signal, sinabi na mahina kaagad. Kaya sabi ko, my God, 11 months na? Sa 11 months mo lang, hindi mo lang nag-dare na magpakabit ng signal booster. Kung mahina ang signal ng cellphone. Hindi man lang sa 11 months, hindi nag-dare na bumili man lang ng packet ng mobile. So 11 months, hindi ka naaawa sa bunganga mo, nakadasambit mo, sir, mahina ang kwan, medyo dumudugo na yung bibig mo. Friends, ladies and gentlemen, sinasabi ko yun sa inyo, napakadali maging leader, pero napakahirap maging disciplined leader. Because it begins even in the way we wear our dress, even in the way we beautify ourselves, even in the way we project competence, such as talking in public, such as presiding over meeting, such as preparing for meetings so that teachers will have input on what to learn during that meeting. Napakadali mangarap at magdasal. pero napakahirap isa buhay ang ating ipinagdarasal. Ladies and gentlemen, I tell you, I as your regional director can do so less. Wala akong magawa. There are 48,172,000 in Region 11. And I am just one lowly, pitiful, useless, inutile regional director who cannot memorize even your names. But people expect me to be doing a miracle as if the success and honor of this region is solely dependent on my shoulder. I tell you, I cannot and will not be able to accomplish that. But friends, ladies and gentlemen, I totally believe together we can. This is an organization where all is important, where everyone has a part. Perhaps the most that I can do to you is sing a song when you are tired, tell you stories when you want some inspiration, or perhaps push you a little harder because you can do better than what you are doing right now. Kagaya rin ng ating mga anak, na tayo rin yung number 1 na cheerer, ako din ang inyong number 1 na clapper, cheerer. That's the most I can do for an organization as active, as dynamic as the education sector of Region 11. Sa inyong lahat, take care of yourselves. Ngayon, ang gusto ko lang talaga sabihin sa inyo, keep safe and ensure that your teachers are safe. Na ngayon na nagkakaroon tayo ng pandemic, nadadagdagan ng ating trabaho, na kayo na yung mga safety officer, na kayo na rin yung mga medical doctors, ensure their safety. When things to normalcy, we will catch up. We will be doing a lot of catching up. But for now, let us ensure we're safe. Because we can do only so much if we are still alive when COVID-19 is already over. Marami tayong gustong gawin ngayon, hindi natin magagawa. Ang akin lang illustration at saka comparison ay, mag-iisang taon pa lang tayo sa March 15. Ano kaya ang ginawa nila noong 1941 to 1945, World War II, na walang internet, walang cellphone, walang telephone, 5 years nakasara ang mga paaralan. Pero wala akong narinig na reklamo at nabasa na may nagpakamatay at nag-suicide dahil walang pasok. Ngayon, classes are suspended, online, distance learning, social media platform, but yet a lot of people are still. How I wish the time can be, how I wish to turn back the time so that they will experience how it was in 1941 to 1945. Sa inyong lahat, alam ko na malalim na inyong pang-iisip at palagay ko na-achieve ko na yung aking objectives. Na sa pag-alis ko dito, lahat ng reklamo, itapo na at lahat ng gawa ay simula na. Maraming salamat. It's nice to talk to you all.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was our regional director Allan G. FARNAZO. Again, sir, maraming salamat, and we are so happy and grateful for your presence here in our division. At this juncture, of course, we prepare a welcome video greetings coming from our teachers and non-teaching personnel of the Division of DAVAO Occidental. Let us all watch this. welcome to the division of Davao Occidental, Director Allan G. Farnazo. Of course, this time around, we're going to give our token, our gifts to our regional director, and also to be serenaded by Ma'am Archimay Benito. Archimay Benito. Archimay Benito. Archimay Benito. Archimay Benito.
Especially for you, I wanna let you know what I was going through. All the time we were apart, I thought of you. You were in my heart, my love never changed. I still feel the same, especially for you. I wanna tell you I was feeling that way too. And if dreams were wings, I would flown to you to be where you are. No matter how far, and now that I'm next to you, I'm dreaming about you. The loneliness and the sorrow, I gotta say, it's all because of you. And now we're back together, together. I wanna show you my heart is oh so true. And all the love I have is especially for you, especially for you.
And now may we request our teachers, our teaching and non-teaching personnel to offer now our tokens and gift for our regional director,
That
Director Allan G. Farnazo.
you changed my life. You show me the way. Now that I'm next to you, I'm long enough to find you. I wanna put all the hurt behind you, and I wanna bring out all the love inside you. Oh, wait. Now we're back together, together. I wanna show you my heart is oh so true. And all the love I have is especially for you. You were in my heart, my love never changed. I still feel the same. The loneliness and the sorrow, I gotta say, it's all because of you. And now we're back together, together. I wanna show you my heart is oh so true. And all the love I have is especially together. I wanna show you my heart is oh so true.
And also, this is our chance to have a photo opportunity together with our regional director, Allan G. Farnazo. First will be our section heads, followed by our education program supervisors, and our CID chief, Sir Felix I. Anticristo.
Di pa rin nabutin mga pangarap mo. Iunong atin na sulong ito kalidad Davaoenyo.
Welcome to Davao Region Dunong.
Ngunit
All right, next will be our CID Chief, Sir Felix I. Anticristo, together with our Education Program Supervisors.
Tulong-tulong tayo ahon, mag-aaral pagtulan, walang iwanan. Tayo lilipad, tayo angat, anuman ang hamon. Unong agla, di pa rin nabutin mga pangarap mo. Unong agla, sulong ito kalidad, Davao inyo.
To Davao
Thank you
Region
so much.
Dunong Aguila.
Next will be
Support of the
SGOD
comprehensive
personnel.
region-led learning continuity.
Lumikha ng pagbabago, kaya natin to. Kabataang Davaoenyo, kaya natin to. Unong agla, di pa rin nabutin mga pangarap mo. Unong agla, di pa rin nabutin mga pangarap mo. Unong agla, sulong kabataan Davaoenyo. Unong agla, sulong agla, unong agla.
Thank you so much. Next will be our PSDS.
Kabataang Davaoenyo.
Okay, school heads. Secondary school heads.
Unitado, magkaugnay, paaralan, tahanan, nagkakaisa.
Prepare digital media and events for the chance for a photo opportunity with our regional director.
Tulong-tulong, kaya ahon, mag-aaral pagtulan, walang iwanan. Tayo lilipad, tayo angat, anuman ang hamon. Unong agla, di pa rin nabutin mga pangarap mo. Unong agla, sulong ito kalidad, Davaoenyo.
Next will be our division digital team.
Region Dunong Aguila.
Requesting everyone, our digital media and events entertainment team.
Unitado, magkaugnay, paaralan, tahanan, nagkakaisa. Iisang layunin, ito kasi susulong. Tulong-tulong, kaya ahon, mag-aaral pagtulan, walang iwanan. Tayo lilipad, tayo angat, anuman ang hamon. Unong agla, di pa rin nabutin mga pangarap mo. Unong agla, sulong ito kalidad, Davaoenyo.
Welcome to Davao Region Dunong Aguila in support of the comprehensive region-led learning continuity plan. I Teach, integrating technology, academic community, and the household, ensuring every learner is safe and protected anytime, anywhere. Anchored on Sulong Idokalidad, this is DEPED Regional Office 11, delivering quality education across Davao Region.
Lumikha ng pagbabago, kaya natin to. Kabataang Davaoenyo, kaya natin to. Unong agla, di pa rin nabutin mga pangarap mo. Unong agla, di pa rin nabutin mga pangarap mo. Unong agla, sulong kabataan Davaoenyo. Unong agla, sulong agla, unong isa, iisang layunin. Ito kasi susulong. Tulong, kaya ahon, mag-aral pagtunan, walang iwanan. Tayo lilipad, tayo angat, anuman ang hamon.
Alright, thank you so much. Of course, thank you so much to our Regional Director, Allan G. Farnazo, to our SDS, ASDS, to our CID Chief, and to our SGOD Chief, Sir Lilo L. Octura. Maraming salamat. And to close this program, may I call in our ASDS,
in support of the
Dr. Antonio P. Dallas Reyes, for his message.
comprehensive region-led learning continuity.
You've heard so many things coming from our current regional director, Allan Parnaso, and the schools division superintendent, Dr. Lorenzo Mendoza, and the division chiefs, co-workers in the government. May buntag pagbagihapon, wala na iudto. I was amazed of listening to the message of Director Parnaso. Touching ground, touching lives. The human touch of his message was felt, or it has been felt. So far, listening to him is not only an inspiration, but it is a marvelous experience, getting the wisdom and the knowledge. You know, the most important affair in life is the choice of calling. That's the wisdom coming from Blaise Pascal. That he said, there is an ongoing war existing between senses and reason. But the reason itself has spoken today, and the main reason of Davao region, Director Allan Parnaso, has spoken, and that power has dissipated for all of us. We've got the instruction and the strategic direction that he has laid, bearing or weighing all these things about DEPED division of Davao Occidental as to terrain and the thrusts that he has painted for all of us, very clear about leadership and our capacity to respond and to be relevant to our public school teachers. Very clear that the central tenet of his speech lays down the importance or the most important aspect of our function as DEPED, and that is the child. The child needs basic education, and you have learned so much. Before anything else, may I recognize the arrival of our distinguished municipal mayor of the municipality of Jose Abad Santos, Attorney Joyce. Attorney Joyce, maingon to po. So palakpakan po natin butihing alkalde ng Jose Abad Santos. So to continue the tradition of DEPED pertaining to welcoming DEPED official, today marks a new beginning for this division. The fact that this is the first division that he has visited, and all the way from Davao City. And it was mentioned that he came from the different regional offices, and with that, he's bringing with us his vast experience about regional leadership. So my friends, we're almost at the end of this division Mancom. I don't need to elaborate further what has been delivered today, because you have felt what he has to deliver for all of us. Thank you very much, Director Parnaso, for visiting DepEd Division of Davao Occidental, and the President of the League of Municipalities of the Philippines, Attorney Joyce, sa inyong tanan, mayong Odto, Davao Occidental.
Thank you so much, ASTS Antonio P. De Los Reyes. This time, of course, before we're going to end this program, we will hear a message coming from our Mayor, Mayor Mayor Jason Joyce from Jose Abad Santos. Jason John Joyce. A round of applause, please.
Magandang tanghali po sa lahat ng mga magtuturo ng Davao Occidental. Yes, my full name is Jason John Joyce, but yes, I get that all the time. Sometimes akala nila Joyce yung pangalan or John, Jason. So, okay lang po yun. So, ma'am, okay na to ma'am. Ayaw ka, balak ka ma'am. It happens almost every day po. So, my deepest salutations and respect to all of the educators and the non-teaching staff of the province of DepEd, Davao Occidental, to our provincial head, the TikTok king of Davao Occidental. Nasa si sir? Nag-practice na siguro TikTok. Sir, magandang tanghali. Of course, ang pinaka-importanteng bisita natin ngayong umaga, ang bagong regional director po natin, my good friend, si Sir Allan. Palakpakan po natin, Sir Allan FARNAZO. All of the SDS, principal, master teacher, lahat po, madami pong taytay yata sa mga teachers po natin. And I'm very pleased to see po, pagdapig-dapig ang mga head gikan sa jazz. So naa sila din eh. Magkita-kita gahapon ta diri sa Davao, diri sa probinsya. Just to give you a brief story of my encounter with our very esteemed new regional director po. I had the occasion as the Vice President of the League of Municipalities of the Philippines. I had the occasion to attend an occasion in Region 12 po. So when I went there, tingala ko kay daghan nagatapok sa isa ka tawo. No, daghan kay siya friends, and then people are revolving around this particular guy. And then later on in the activity, I get to had the pleasure to meet yung tao na pinagkakaguluhan doon sa gym, no? Despite na si Senator Manny Pacquiao, pero mas daghan nagaduol sa iyaha. So, yes. So, I had the occasion during the program to meet this very cordial and respected person sa buong Region 12. And this guy happened to be our regional director, Sir Allan. Palakpakan po natin. So we had a very good discussion during the program, no? Samtang naay naga-speech, naapod may sarili na mong diskurso sa kilid. And I got good pointers from him about how to be a good local chief executive by partnering with the DepEd, with the school, and with our educators. So I think it is a good time, the best time for us to have RD FARNAZO dito sa Davao Occidental and the entire Region 12 po. Now that we are still under the pandemic and we are facing a lot of challenges in the province on how to run the education system, how to distribute modules, and how to sustain the learning of our students despite the challenges that this pandemic has brought to the educational system. I think it is, we are very blessed, we are privileged to have a very active, a very dynamic, a forward-looking regional director po. I know that all of our educators in the province of Davao Occidental are in the best hands of this new regional director. Palakpakan po natin si Sir Allan. Madami na po siyang mga best practices. He is one of the most sought-after regional director of the DepEd, having toured almost the entire Mindanao. Has been assigned in Region 10, Region 12. Pinag-aagawan po talaga siya. And if you can see his timeline in the Facebook, maraming nagme-message doon na from the regions na iniwan niya na, Sir, ba't mo kami iniwan? Region naman natin, marami din nagko-comment, Sir, salamat, nandito ka na sa ating region. And I share these people's sentiments of having Director Farnazo sa atin. I am very excited to see all of his new policies, all of his new directions that I am sure geared towards the betterment and the improvement of the education system. And I'm sure that these policies will not only benefit the students, but more importantly, yung ating mga magtuturo, yung ating mga educators, yung ating mga administrators. Sir, gaya ng sinasabi ko lagi, importante yung mga kabataan kasi sila yung pag-asa ng bayan. Pero kung meron pong mas importante sa pag-asa ng bayan, ito yung mga taong nagbibigay ng pag-asa sa pag-asa ng bayan. At ito ay kayo po, mga sir at ma'am. Muli po, mula po sa lahat ng mga mayors ng municipality that I represent, being the president of all the mayors of the province of Davao Occidental and the vice president of all the mayors in the entire country, we officially welcome Director Allan Farnazo with the commitment from the 5 mayors of the province of Davao Occidental that our AIP, that our executive budget will always include support to the Department of Education aside from our SEF. So sir, dito po sa Davao Occidental po sir, hindi lang po SEF yung pinagkukunan natin ng tulong para sa ating magtuturo, but most, if not all of the LGUs has a separate budget for the Department of Education. Case in point, in the municipality of Jose Abad Santos, we allocated more than 1 million pesos as support to DEPED aside from our SEF po. And I'm sure lahat po ng municipality meron ganon. So once again, thank you very much for accommodating me kahit patapos na po yung program ninyo. It is a big honor for me to meet the new heads of the schools. And of course, yung mga original natin, si Ma'am Marcia, baby pa ako, si Ma'am Marcia na yan ng kaburan. So sa lahat po ng panahon, it is always a pleasure and a privilege on my part to be in the midst of the presence of our educators. Magandang tanghali po sa ating lahat.
Ladies and gentlemen, our President League and all mayors in the division of Davao Occidental, Philippines, Mayor Jason John Joyce. A round of applause, please. Maraming salamat, sir. And of course, to end this program, kay nahuman naman yun ang program, and as well as the MANCOM, of course, kay edukasyon posible sa Davao Occidental, mabuhay ang ating Regional Director, Director Allan G. Farnazo. A round of applause, please.
Magkaugnay, paaral ang tahanan, nagkakaisa, iisang layunin, ito kasi susulong. Tulong, tayo ahon, pag-aaral pagkunan, walang iwanan, tayo lilipat, tayo angat, anuman ang hamon. Tulong agla, di pa rin nabutin mga pangarap mo. Tulong agla, sulong ito kalidad, Davaoenyo.
Welcome to Davao Region Dunong Aguila in support of the comprehensive region-led learning continuity plan. I Teach, integrating technology, academic community, and the household, ensuring every learner is safe and protected anytime, anywhere. Anchored on Sulong Idokalidad, this is DEPED Regional Office 11, delivering quality education across Davao Region.
Lumikha ng pagbabago, kaya natin to. Kabataang Davaoenyo, kaya natin to. Unong agla, di pa rin nabutin mga pangarap mo. Unong agla, di pa rin nabutin mga pangarap mo. Unong agla, sulong kabataan Davaoenyo. Sulong agla, sulong agla, sulong agla, sulong kabataan Davaoenyo. susulong. Tulong-tulong, tayo'y aahon. Pag-aaral pag-ulan, walang iwanan. Tayo'y lilipad, tayo'y aangat, anuman ang hamon. Unong agila, di pa rin nabutin mga pangarap mo. Unong agila, sulong ito kalidad, Davaoenyo.
Welcome to Davao Region Dunong Aguila in support of the comprehensive region-led learning continuity plan. I Teach, integrating technology, academic community, and the household, ensuring every learner is safe and protected anytime, anywhere. Anchored on Sulong Idokalidad, this is DEPED Regional Office 11.